play this record as frequently as possible.
Hey everyone, it's me, Mr. G. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to episode 16 of Pickups of the Week, a weekly show where we look at all the games I found out in the wild, going into my collection, and going into the game room. So, did you guys miss me? Because I wasn't here last week. Unfortunately, I haven't found really anything in the last couple of weeks. So last week, Sunday, I didn't get to make a video because I found nothing. I found absolutely nothing. And I've been kind of busy in my personal life. I'm trying to find a job because life's going back to normal again. And unfortunately, I got laid off in my old job. So I'm trying to find a job at the moment. I applied for a job with the city. So I was studying all week. So I've been kind of busy as well. But on top of that, I didn't really find anything. This week, though, things did change. I did find a few things. I didn't find a lot, unfortunately, but everything came from one Goodwill, and I had to make this video because there's quite a story behind it. It's really, really cool. So anyway, let's have a look at what I got this week. Let's jump into it. So anyway, if you've been following my videos, I talk about this Goodwill about my old job. It's a really great Goodwill. Every time I go in there, I find something amazing. That's where I found the Mario Party 7 for the Nintendo GameCube sealed. It's probably one of the best Goodwills left that have the actual stuff. So anyway, I went there last week, Monday, I believe, and I walked in. And as I walked in, they were wheeling out a cart, and they had a whole bunch of stuff in the cart. Anyway, here's the videos of that. Yeah, I'm going to take it for sure. Take that one.
It's a good deal because
Yeah.
their value is still $250.
Yeah, I actually have two already. That's gonna be my third one.
Is it really? Let me put it right there.
Yeah, I'll definitely take it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna take these ones. Cool. This is Steve. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And a Wii U, yeah. Yeah, so I just saw they had a Wii console. They had a whole bunch of Wii games. They had a Nintendo, Wii U games. They had a whole bunch of stuff. So anyway, I do know the manager there. Every time I go and I have a chat with her, I don't really know her too well. Her name's Amy. She's really, really cool. She came out and she was like, oh yeah, I was actually thinking about you because I know you come in here all the time looking for video games. When we put out this Wii U, I was actually thinking about you. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm glad she's thinking about me with games. Anyway, so they had a Wii U. It had two controllers. It had the pink controller, and it also had the blue Wii remote and a black nunchuck in it. I mean, this is like my 40th Wii remote now. It's ridiculous how many I have. I think I have like 4 blue ones already, but they do sell really well. I did sell the Wii U already this week. I sold it on eBay for $160. The whole bundle was listed for $100 in Goodwill. This Goodwill is getting very, very expensive. They know what the games are worth. They charge an absolute fortune for their stuff now. But I bought it because I knew I could still flip it because Wii U's are on high demand. So anyway, I bought it for $100. I kept this. And I sold the Wii U on eBay for 160. Did I say 60? 150? 160, I believe. So that sold during the week. I shipped it out. But then I also got a whole bunch of cool games. I got Punch Out for the Wii. Already sold it on eBay for $35. Michael Jackson's The Experience. That still sells. I sold that for $25. And Mario at the Winter Olympics, I actually took to GameStop and I traded it in because I wanted to reserve a few games coming out. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. So I put that down to it. So that was pretty cool. So I ended up getting all that stuff. But then as I grabbed it all and I was going to the counter to pay, she was like, oh yeah, by the way, I actually have something in the back you might be interested in. So I was like, oh, this is so cool. The manager's like really helping me out here. Anyway, she went to the back and she came out and she bought a Game Boy Pocket for $15. I mean, how cool is that? She had that in the back. She gave it to me. It was missing the back cover, unfortunately, if you saw in the video, but you can get covers off eBay. So I do have a cover for it. So that's really, really cool. I got a Game Boy Pocket for $15. Funny thing is that a few years back, I actually found the Game Boy Pocket in a yard sale, and it was also missing its back cover. So I now have 2 Game Boy Pockets, but I don't know why. One's got a black screen and the other one's got a silver screen. I don't know what the difference is. I think one might be Japanese and one might be American, But that's pretty cool. She was holding that in the back and she brought it out just for me. I mean, that's so cool that the manager's thinking about me like that. So I now have 2 Game Boy Silver Pockets. I was thinking about selling it, but they've got 2 different screens, as I said, so I'm going to probably keep it. I mean, I now have, I think, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Game Boys, and this is now like my 45th handheld. I have so many handheld systems, it's ridiculous. So anyway, that was that. And then what else? So okay, so anyway, so the story with this woman. So I got friendly with the manager, and she's like, we started talking for like 30 minutes after that. I was like, oh, thank you so much for looking out for me and all that. She's like, yeah, no problem, that's so cool, I know you're looking for games. So that was pretty cool. So anyway, yesterday, Saturday, I went back to the store and I walked into the Goodwill, and there was the manager behind the counter. She's like, hey, you're here. I've actually been waiting for you to come in. I actually have something in the back I kept aside for you. I was like, oh, what? I can't believe she kept something aside for me. That's so cool. She's like, yeah, I've got like a Sega console I kept aside for you. So I was like, oh, wow. She goes, yeah, there's some games. She went to the back. She went looking for like 20 minutes. She couldn't find it. Eventually, she got a hold of one of the employees, and they said, no, it's in the back. She went to the back, got this for me personally, and she said, here you go. I kept this aside for you. I mean, how cool is that? Anyway, here's the video of what she got me. Yeah, that's so. She came out with a Sega Game Gear with 4 games. I mean, that's so cool. She was keeping that aside for me. Unfortunately, if you saw in the video, she was asking $100 for it. I mean, as I said, the Goodwills are getting ridiculous in their prices. They're not a thrift store anymore. They turn into a proper store that sells games for eBay prices, sometimes higher. So I looked at it and I was like, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you holding this for me, but I can't justify spending $100 on it. I already have 2 Sega Game Gears. I have a black one and a blue one, and I have all the games already. The case was really, really cool. You never see the case, but I said to her, I'm so happy you kept it aside for me. It means so much to me, but unfortunately, I'm not going to pay $100 for it. She was like, no, that's cool. Don't worry about it. But if I do have other stuff, I'll keep it for you, and when you come in, I'll show you. I mean, that is so cool. I'm now friends with the manager of another Goodwill who's looking out for me. I mean, that's so cool. But anyway, when I was walking out, sitting behind the counter, I saw a bag, and I was like, oh wait, there's something I wanted to look at. And she was like, oh yeah, it's the PlayStation 2. So anyway, she grabbed it for me, and there was the PlayStation 2 with Burnout 3 and SSX, and it was marked at $36.99, $37. So as I said, that's still pretty high. I mean, that's crazy. But I sold the PlayStation 2 recently for $70, and this one has 2 games with it. So I thought, she's helping me out. I may as well buy something to show that I'm loyal to her. So I ended up buying that for $36. I definitely can double my money up on that. That was a pretty cool score for the Goodwill. So that was pretty cool. As I said, I'm not friends with the manager. She's keeping stuff for me. Best Goodwill ever. So cool. And then it was... I think it was the Monday when I found the Wii U. Actually, also, I was going through the electronics section, and sitting in the electronics sections between like a hairdryer and everything was this little baggie with 3 Nintendo DS games for $7.99, just sitting in the thing. And I was like, oh, okay, why is this sitting here? This is so weird. Anyway, there's some pretty good games in here, and I don't own any of them. Professor Layden and the Diabolical Box. Trauma Sensor Under the Knife, and Meteos, I believe that's it, a puzzle game. So that's 3 pretty cool games in this little baggie for $8 that I don't own, just sitting in the electronics section. Really, really cool. So I got that as well. And then, as I said, I took the stuff into GameStop to trade in, and I reserved Skyward Sword HD. So I had my $5 coupon. I had like $20 credit left over because I took some other stuff with as well. Because I actually found an Xbox One controller in this Goodwill too. I didn't show it or film it. I traded that into GameStop, and I ended up picking up something I've been wanting for a while. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna buy it, and that is Super Mario 3D World with Bowser's Fury. As you know, I do have it on the Wii U. I have 100% completed it. I love this game to death. But I wanted to play Bowser's Fury. Anyway, I picked it up. I've been playing Bowser's Fury. I actually finished Bowser's Fury this morning. I love Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury is so great. If anyone is thinking about picking it up, you need to pick it up because Bowser's Fury is awesome. It is such a great Mario experience. It's one of my favorite 3D Mario experiences at the moment. I finished the game. I collected 50 cat shines and there's 100 in total, so I still have at least another 3 hours to go back and find them all. But yeah, Bowser's Fury for the Nintendo Switch is such a great game. I wish Nintendo would make a full game in that kind of way of style. It's so cool. And then also on top of it, you're getting Super Mario 3D World. So I did pick that up this week. So that's all I found this week. I mean, I did find some pretty cool stuff this week. I do have another hookup with Goodwill. The man's just not keeping stuff for me, so who knows what else she's going to keep for me. So cool. I did put another Game Boy Pocket in my collection. I mean, it's crazy. So I did get some pretty cool stuff this week. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything the week before. It's kind of slow still, but I did have enough to make another video. So I'm back on YouTube. I hope everybody didn't miss me too much. So anyway, that was all my pickups for the week. I hope everybody enjoyed watching the video. Give my video a like, subscribe. I'm Mr. G. I'm out.